Let's talk productivity frameworks today. Now, when I first started my freelance social media business, I took every course, every webinar, anything I could possibly do to learn as much as I could about being a freelancer, about being an entrepreneur, and especially about working from home when I was so used to actually going to a physical office and a physical store to work at. And believe me, the first few years working at home were really difficult. And since I've learned how to be a lot more productive, that's why I want to give you this framework so you can start being more productive as well. So it's a very simple framework, and it's everything I do I have built out in my Notion template, and I will link that in my bio so you could check that as well. But when it comes down to the basic framework, there's just a couple of steps. The first thing you do is write down all of your tasks every single day. Now, this is something I also do when I time block on Sunday for the following week with my weekly planning, but I'll get to that in a second. But the first thing you should do is actually write out all of your tasks. That way, they are fresh in your mind and it gets you going for the day. The second step is actually taking those tasks that you just wrote down and breaking it down into 3 steps or 3 tasks. Now, these 3 tasks are your frogs, and that theory comes from Brian Tracy in the book, Eat That Frog. The idea is each task is a frog, and you want to tackle the biggest, hardest task first, the next biggest, next hardest, and so on down your task list. Now, the next step, the third step, is actually time blocking your day. Now, this is something that I do on the Sunday for the following week, but actually taking your tasks that you have and blocking that out into your calendar. I use Notion for this. My Notion to-do list that I built out in my second brain actually ties in with my Google Calendar, and it does the time blocking for me. If you have a task from Monday at 8 a.m. to Monday at 10 a.m., focus on that. Put your phone on focus mode, face down, and buckle down for, say, that 2-hour time block and get that task done. Take a break, move on to the next task. Now, lastly, this is something I also have in my planning hub in Notion, and after each day, there's 3 steps that I follow. The first step is writing down your top 3 wins for the day. This is extremely important because as you celebrate 3 of your biggest wins throughout the day, it doesn't matter if it's a big task, something small, as long as you're celebrating, it gets you in that right mindset and ready to be productive tomorrow. And that's it. That's my little productivity framework that keeps me productive and at the desk for everything that I need to get done. And if you want to get a copy of my Notion template, I will put a link in my bio.